Hey, this is Jazzy Lady Talks back with another video. Just had to, I just have to say this. I just really have to get this off my chest here. Lately, and not even just lately, the last, 2 months since the beautiful night of July 29th, 2023, the epic saga of Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, and we all know how that ended. Um, I've been hearing a lot of Spence fans say he need to get back with Blu-ray. Get back with Blu-ray. Get back with Blu-ray. Can I just say something real quick? It's interesting. Everybody wants Spence to get back with Blu-ray except Errol Spence. Why doesn't he get back with Blu-ray? So when you keep saying he needs to get back with Blu-ray, why doesn't Errol want to get back with Blu-ray? Something is going on here, Will, for whatever reason. Your guy, he doesn't want to get back with Blu-ray. Okay, he's not listening to you. He's not paying you any attention. Okay, because if he was listening, he would have gotten back with Blu-ray. He's not with Blu-ray, and he may never go back with Blu-ray. So I don't know. I think what people that are saying that Errol Spence needs to get back with Blu-ray, I guess he's a more of a strength and sort of conditioning trainer, is that you should be asking yourself as a Spence fan, why doesn't Errol want to get back with Blu-ray? He doesn't agree with you, obviously. What is the reason that Errol is not listening to your advice? He's not caring what you think because he's not with Blu-ray. There's something about Blu-ray that Errol doesn't want to work with him anymore. So you may be in love with Blu-ray, but clearly Errol is not. So please stop saying he needs to get back with Blu-ray. Stop pleading with Errol to get back with Blu-ray. Errol was 33 years old with 3 children. He's a grown man that's a multimillionaire. He's not listening to you like that. Stop trying to give him advice. Okay, so let's just get that out of the way. He's not going to get back with Blu-ray. He's not listening to you. He's not taking your advice, okay? Okay, he's the multimillionaire. He ain't listening. He's not listening to you. Okay. And second of all, another point I wanted to make lately is that I'm hearing that if you think that Terrence Crawford is taking steroids or enhancements, we all know that boxing, unlike other sports, if you take enhancements as a boxer, you can literally kill someone in a different way. Okay, we all know that boxing is the one of the maybe one of the most deadly sports in the world, if not number one, number two most deadly sport, right? And of course, any athlete taking steroids is bad. It can be and can harm the other athletes involved with them. We know this, but we all know as boxing fans, it can literally cause you to have the power to take somebody out. Okay. So with that being said, if people that really quote claim to seriously believe that Terrence Crawford is taking something, why would you want Errol to fight him? You are putting your fighter, your favorite fighter, at risk. If you claim to care for Errol and he's your guy and you want him to win in the rematch, why would you even want him to have a rematch with a guy that you supposedly truly believe in your heart of hearts is a ped user? Think about what you just said. Yeah, I think Terrence is taking something, and I want Errol, who's been in multiple accidents and has suffered serious injury, to fight someone I think is a steroid user. So it's already dangerous for a boxer to be taking steroids because we already know they can take out another boxer in the ring. But now you put in a guy that's been in multiple, accidents and has been seriously injured, and you want to put that guy that you came to care about as a fan in the ring with him because you say he needs his get back. No, it's not that Errol needs his get back. Your ego wants a get back. Your ego can't handle what happened. That's your ego talking, not common sense. Because if you truly believe that Terrence Crawford is on steroids, you wouldn't want anybody to fight him because if you're a true boxing fan, that means the boxer could have the power to seriously injure or take that guy out permanently. Right? So either you think that Terrence Crawford is on steroids and you don't want anybody fighting him because he's a danger to himself and other athletes in the ring, or you don't really believe the bullshit that you're saying and you just want to talk shit and you're mad that Errol lost. And I don't think that you think Terrence is taking anything. You know why? Because if you did, you wouldn't want Errol to get in the ring with him, because if you truly care about Errol's health and well-being, like you claim you do, you wouldn't want him back in the ring with someone that could seriously harm him. You would care that Errol is a father to 3 children and you'd want him to be around for those 3 children, wouldn't you? Fans of Errol, right? So which one is it? Is Terrence on steroids, but you want Errol to fight him, or is he not on steroids and that's why you really want him to fight him because you don't think he really is? Because if you think that Terrence is, he's a risk to Errol's health in the ring because he could take him out, right? Okay, then. So which one is it? Make up your mind. So just wanted to get that off my chest. That kind of was just starting to really, the hypocrisy of it all is bothering me with that. That's just the silliest thing I've ever. Oh, and another thing, um, Boots is also uses SNAC supplements. Jerron Ennis, who also I think is a very talented athlete. So if you're saying that you want Terrence Crawford to fight Boots if he doesn't fight Errol next because Boots is mandatory and what for one of the belts, you want someone that you think is a ped user fighting Jerron and putting him at risk. Now remember, Jerron is also using it. Jerron is also using SNAC supplements. That's a fact. So what is it? You think they're going to cancel each other out because they're both on steroids, Jerron and Terrence? What are you talking about? So once again, you're not making any sense. Any sense again. Okay. So last thing I have to get off my chest, the complaining, the bitching, the whining about the fight not taking place at 154 pounds. You little bitches. Okay. So if you, once again, people that claim to care about Errol, this is how I know a lot of you don't really like Errol the way you say you do. You know how I know? Because you'd want him to be undisputed. You'd want him to be all the belts. Because remember, out of Errol's mouth, it was strap season. Okay. Strap season, man down, put him in the dirt. Okay. Well, if he fights Terrence at 154, idiot, he's not going to be able to keep any belts because the belts were at 147, you fucking idiot. Do you understand that, you fucking idiots? You're getting on my nerves right now. You're really pissing me off with this stupid shit. So again, if he fights Terrence at 154, which is not the weight class that the belts were collected at for both of them, okay, Errol had his 3 belts at 147 and Terrence had his 1 WBO belt at 147. Terrence got Errol's other 3 belts and now he's undisputed. If there is a rematch, it'd have to be at the same weight class, you fucking idiot. If you want your guy to be strap season and get all the belts back, he'd have to fight Terrence at 147. Do you want Errol to get all the belts and get all them straps? Because remember, it's strap season, right? Okay, well then shut the fuck up. He can't get any belts at 154, even if he beats Terrence. Once again, going back to my first point, this is not about Errol winning. This is an ego trip for you. This isn't even about get back because remember, Terrence, according to you, was on steroids, but you also want a guy that's been seriously injured twice before now to fight a guy that you supposedly suspect is on steroids. Okay, so you want him to fight a guy that you think is on steroids and also for no belts. Yeah, y'all really dumb. You really dumb right now. You sound dumb as fuck. Just think about what you're saying right now. Okay. So if Terrence does win, if Errol would win at 154, he gets no belts. Okay. And you also put him at risk because he fought with the ped user that could take him out. Yeah, this is how I know a lot of you don't believe any of the shit that you're saying. I don't think that you think Terrence is on steroids, and I don't even think you care about Errol getting the straps because it's not about strap season. It's about your ego and get back, and you're just pissed off because he lost, and you want to rewind July 29th so bad. You want to go back to Friday, July 28th, but you can't, and you can't get over it. And that's really what it is. So when you keep saying it's about get back, no, it's your get back. When you keep saying he needs to get back with Blu-ray, he doesn't want to get back with Blu-ray, you fucking idiot. That's why he's not back with Blu-ray. He's not listening to you. Don't you understand? Errol's not listening to you. He's doing what the fuck he wants to do. Right? He ain't listening to you. Thank God. And clearly Errol doesn't think Terrence is on steroids because if he did, he probably wouldn't want to fight him either. Right. Again, he doesn't even agree with you. He doesn't even agree with you. He's not listening to you. See? Errol's not making any excuses for his loss. You are. You are. Yeah. You, his whiny ass fan base. That's what you're doing. And please stop saying that's female qualities. You're acting like a woman. I haven't heard any female YouTube content creators bitch like the male YouTube content creators about Errol losing. All I've heard is a bunch of supposedly grown men over the age of 17 bitch about Errol's loss for the last about 2 months. That's all I've heard. He lost to a ped user. It wasn't really him. He was high, blah, blah, blah. So you don't trust Errol? You think Errol was dumb enough to walk into the biggest fight of his career up until this point? High. You don't have any faith in Errol, do you? Do you think he's a fucking idiot that he would go in there high on weed? I've heard people say he was high off of Mike Tyson edibles. So you're disrespecting Errol. You're disrespecting him. You're saying he doesn't have enough intelligence to not walk into a fight clear-headed. Is that what you're saying? You're thinking he's that dumb? Now that's probably something you would do as his dumbass fan base, but he wouldn't do that. Again, this is why he's the millionaire and you're not. Thank God he's not listening to you because he'd probably be like you. Okay. So again, no, he didn't walk into it high from a Mike Tyson edible, you idiot. He was clear-headed. He was clear-headed. There was nothing different about him. The only thing different about him was who was standing in front of him. Yeah, there was a skill difference. Okay, there was clearly a skill set difference. That's what happened. Okay, so I think some of you Errol Spence fans are going to have, a reckoning with yourself. Okay, a day of reckoning in terms of the stuff that you're saying on social media and the dumbass videos that you're putting out and the dumb stuff that you're saying in chats and just the stupid shit that you're really saying. Because I can tell by the stuff that you're saying that you're not really thinking about what you're saying. And I'm thinking that y'all the ones taking Mike Tyson edibles when you spew out this dumb shit. I'm like, yeah, you guys are the ones high. You're high as fuck right now. Because I know if I cared about someone, I would never want them to fight someone I thought was on steroids, ever. I would never put anyone I cared about in harm's way. And that's how I know you guys don't care about Errol, because if you did, you wouldn't want him to fight Terrence, because remember, you think he's on enhancements, right? So, right, why would you want him to rematch him at all? Oh, that's right, because you don't really think he's in any danger of being hurt by Errol because you don't think he's on enhancements. Right. Okay, so let's go over all this again. Errol, it was not on edibles. Okay, he's not getting back with Blu-Ray. Okay, he doesn't think that Terrence is on anything because he wouldn't want to rematch him if he did, and he's not listening to you. Okay, I hope you all let that digest into your soul. And we'll see what happens in the next month or two. If they fight December, by the end of this year, great. I can't wait. I kind of want them to fight because when they fight, and if Errol loses again, okay, I don't know what some of y'all gonna have a dark night of the soul, some of y'all, because I don't know what y'all gonna do, because I can tell by the way some of you are reacting right now to July 29th. And here we are almost exactly 2 months from July 29th, 2 months later, and you're still in denial. So I'm very curious if they do rematch in December and Terrence wins again. I'm very curious how some of you are going to handle this emotionally, because some of you, I think, are going to y'all losing your shit right now. Y'all going to go off the deep end. And some of the stuff that you're saying isn't making any sense. But I think I kind of already see what's coming up. I think what you're doing is right now you're going to make Jerron Ennis the next boogeyman. But hey, I like Jerron Ennis. I have no issue with that. I also like Errol Spence. But keep in mind, Errol fans, if you make Jerron the new Errol, remember, he also uses SNAC. Yeah, he uses SNAC too, just like Terrence Crawford. So are you going to hate on him like Terrence Crawford because he's, quote, also connected to Victor Conti? Are you going to hate on Boots too? Are you going to hate on him too? Because you're going to have to find another person to pit Terrence against. Because remember, there's always a war with some people. Remember that. But just wanted to get that off my chest. Be back with another one. Bye.